Hello everybody, my name is Kurt Johnston.
I'm Michelle Johnston.
We're the founders of MoManTech. We'd like to thank the folks at Practical Machinist for giving us the opportunity to showcase our facility on their YouTube channel. So let's go take a tour. First area will be our CNC Mill department. The first machine that we'll take a look at is a Herco BM1 3-axis mill, conversational control machine. Pretty nice tool for new machinists, training guys up. Don't have to know any G code. It's simple things we can program on the control. Have a nice graphics on this control, help our operators see their end result. Next machine we're going to look at is our Haas VF2SS. This machine set up with a 4th axis rotary. Currently set up with our cobot for automation, air vise setup. This is a pretty handy tool for us. We run a lot of parts off of our 3D printed fixtures and custom 3D printed jaws based on the type of work that we're holding on to, the process that we're doing over here. We're going to cut to a quick little video to show this machine fully functioning with our cobot. Alright, we'll take a look at our chucker lathe over here. This is a Haas SL10 2-axis chucker lathe. Pretty basic turning machine. Just a staple in any machine shop, I think. This machine also shown with our cobot automation, which is fully functioning on this machine. We like to use it for the higher volume stuff. We can run unmanned lights out again. And we're going to cut to a quick clip and show you guys this machine working with our cobot. While we're over here, I wanted to take a minute just to touch on organization in our shop, just the importance of it. We have set this organization up as a way to obviously store basic tools and fixturing, additional chucks, vices, a lot of the hard tooling and fixturing we use for our mills and our lathes over here. It's also a station for quality control tools, gauge pins, full gauge pin sets. It's our main tool changing station for our mills, our lathes, and one of our 5-axis turn mills that we'll see in a moment. Being in a rural part of the country, rural Montana, we do keep a good array of high-end carbide tooling, since that we're a shop that machines almost exclusively titanium and high nickel, high chrome stainless steel materials. Tooling is a huge part of our business. Without good tooling, it's tough to do good work. And we do keep a good inventory of tools and just things we know we're going to use and need on a daily basis. Keeps things running smooth, helps us keep to those tight deadlines. Okay, we also have a large assortment of obviously collet type holding tools and fixtures. Again, measuring tools kept on the floor. Nice, neat, clean, organized hand tools that we can use every day. Easy to track down. The tools are here that we need to do the work when we need to do it. Now over here we have our first of two 5-axis turn mills, mill turns. I'm sure somebody out there knows the difference. I don't really know. This particular machine is a QuickTech S42 9-axis machine. 9-axis comes from your standard XYZ multiplied by 2 spindles, C-axis on 2 spindles, B-axis on the milling spindle here. This particular machine was kind of an early one in the country. We choose to run these machines more as a mill than a lathe. So we worked with the distributor and the manufacturer extensively to get this machine to run as the mill that we were used to. So the machine runs a Mitsubishi control, nice control, easy to learn, large capacity. You can run big programs in here. You can do a lot of work. This machine is not 5-axis simultaneous. It's 5-axis of positioning. It also has a very compact machine. Makes it nice for our shop since we don't have a lot of square footage. Everything is clean. Everything's inside. This has been a nice machine for us to run. This machine mainly runs stainless 17/4 grade and titanium, 1 5/8 bar capacity through the spindle. We bar pull almost everything we build with the sub spindle, and this is a done-in-one type of machine. Parts are ran complete. Okay, so since we just looked at our QuickTech S42 5-axis turn mill, we thought we'd go ahead and come over and take a look at our Mazak. This is an INTEGEX I-150 5-axis simultaneous turn mill. This is a machine we really enjoy running. It's a very high-tech machine. Again, it's a 5-axis turn mill, full B-axis, 1 spindle, only a main spindle. A little different than our QuickTech S42 with the dual spindles. This machine instead uses a work hand similar to a mill vise. So in this machine we're able to turn and mill very complicated parts, 36 tools in the tool changer, so we can do a lot of work. It's great for turning long parts because we do have a tailstock to support. It's also really good for your small, very complicated, busy parts because we are able to support with the work hand and hold on to very square prismatic shapes, which a lot of our medical implants are. This machine's pretty much dedicated right now to running titanium on a spinal implant that we've been building for a while. The capacity of this machine allows us to go up to 2.5-inch bar stock through the spindle. This machine's also equipped with a 4-foot automatic bar loader in the back of the machine here, which allows us to run some of our higher volume production jobs, again, unmanned, lights out. This machine's also equipped with automatic parts unloading. It has a pneumatic robotic arm that can unload parts from the secondary work hand, pull the parts into the cabinet, drop them onto the belt, parts are conveyed out onto the table. So it offers us a lights out option to run higher volume production. So here we are in our wire EM department. This is the shimmer GX360. This is one of 3 wire EDMs that we have in our department. This is a 4-axis wire EDM. We use it for making tools, fixtures, mainly for customer product, intricate details we can burn with a 10 thou diameter wire. There's not a lot to say about a wire EDM. They do what they do. We're going to fire this up. It's hooked up to our cobot. I'm just going to let these guys work, and we'll continue our tour. This is our newest addition to our Swiss lathe department. This is a Nextturn S820. It's a 20 millimeter Swiss lathe, 12-foot bar loaders. It's what's called a magazine bar loader, so we can load probably up to about 10 3/4 inch diameter bars in here to run basically non-stop. This machine is an 8-axis Swiss lathe. It has about 27 tools as far as tool capacity goes in the machine. That includes live milling tools for the main and the sub spindle, both end working and on the diameter. Static tools for the main and the sub. All your necessary stick turning tools. It's a very capable machine. It can do some pretty complex machining. On this part, being that we're a medical device job shop, we machine anything from parts maybe 16 inches long, 3/4 inch diameter, all the way down to 50 and 60 thou diameter. You can fit a dozen of them on the head of a penny. Very capable machine, very useful in our industry. Again, this is just the newest addition that we have. It's really expanding our capabilities to do the more complex parts. It eliminates those secondary operations that we might have to do on one of our support machines like our mill or our chucker lathe. Very valuable machine for our shop and our industry. How about we move on and take a look at some of our shop floor related quality and inspection tools that our operators are using. Here's some of our inspection and quality tools we use on the floor. These are available to the guys in nice close proximity to where they're working. This is a basic optical comparator, a lot of measurement functions, great tool for fast, accurate inspections of anything that we happen to be running on the floor. We also have several, throughout our shop, we have several granite plates for inspection. Being that we're a medical device manufacturer, we are held to a high standard in our calibration and quality control. So all of our granite plates are independently tested, measured annually to make sure they fall into a grade A level of plate. Also, multiple measuring tools that we have out here on the floor. Everything up to 18-inch height gauges, hand tools, mics, calipers. As a company, we provide all those tools to our employees. We maintain the calibration, maintain the maintenance, replace as necessary. Quality is a very high priority in our business and in our commitment to our customers. So it is something that we do take great pride in. We're going to move from the shop now. We're going to move into our final inspection and see some other quality control, final packaging, laser marking aspects of our business. This part of our facility is our inspection, final inspection, receiving inspection. We inspect parts coming in from out-bin sources, maybe gun drill, maybe grinding, different features that different processes we can't do in-house. Also in this area is our OGP Flash 302. It's a key piece of equipment for our inspection, for our employees. It helps us to continue to maintain accurate production. It's a versatile tool for our employees. Allows them to do quick measurements. We can fully automate, program this. It's driven by a joystick. A very basic piece of equipment. It allows us to do vision inspection through the lens laser measurement for surfaces, contours, profiles, as well as full contact CMM measurements using one of a couple of probes that we have on the machine. A nice feature to this is we are able to measure any customer feature. We're able to document, print off that documentation, attach it to the part, ship it to our customers. And they have a full log of what we inspected to compare to their internal inspection. Very, very important piece of equipment. Also in this room is our laser marking. This is our Tecma Zeta Laser XL. Because we're a medical device manufacturer, most of our customers require some sort of laser engraving, laser etching on their final product. This might include lot numbers, serial numbers, customer logos, Dr. Bob's name, whatever. We put it on there for them. With this machine, it allows us to mark. We have a full rotary to allow us to mark around the diameter of a part, large area, large workspace, very high speed. It has a fixed head. The mirrors in the laser allow the laser to mark at a very high speed. We also use, again, you're going to see in this machine, a lot of 3D printed tools and fixturing out of soft materials so that we don't risk damaging, scratching, or in any way affecting our final product. Another nice feature about this particular laser is it allows us to do a 3D contour laser marking, and we can vary the contour in the Z-axis and the focus plane of about 4 inches. That's pretty unique to this machine. It's a really nice function. Also in this area, this is our final packaging shipping area. All product that goes in and out of here, whether it's to an outbound source or to the customer, goes through this area where all the final packaging, cleaning, all those things take place. This area of our shop is our 3D printing. In this area, this is where we print tools, fixtures that we use throughout the shop for all different kinds of things. You've seen it on our automation, fixtures, you've seen it on our laser. We build holding fixtures, soft fixtures for mills, just all kinds of things. In this area we have Mark Forged printers. This is a composite printer. This is their, I believe, X7 model or something like that. It uses a chopped carbon fiber polymer that's laid out, it's heated, printed, and we use fiberglass, Kevlar, carbon fiber materials that we add in during the print to give us strength and different properties of material that we might be after, anything from compression to impact resistance or whatever. We also have a Mark Forged 3D metal printer. This prints, at this time we use a 17-4 stainless steel base material. Again, it's a powdered metal encased in a polymer, heated, laid out, and the part basically grows. It's a pretty neat process. With our metal printing, it goes through several steps. It goes through our printing process, which we call a green print. It goes through a wash cycle, which removes a certain percentage of the binder material. And then we run it through our center oven, which binds the material, the powdered metal, into a final finished product of a solid metal. Here's an example of a 3D metal print part in what we call a green state. It looks gray like pottery. When we run it through the sintering oven, this is the same part. Solid metal, 17-4 stainless. Does have a shrink factor to it, but it's amazing how close the tolerance is after the sinter cycle. It's pretty neat technology. We also have a couple of examples of 3D printed composite parts. That's printed, as printed off of the machine, no post work. This is a neat sample part that comes from Mark Forged that I like to show. It's a really neat part when it comes together. It's fully functional off the printer. Really nice finish. It's just a neat, just shows the accuracy of the machine. There's another part. It's only half of that ball. Gives you an idea of the inside structure. This can be, this has a certain amount of engineering that you can apply to that based on the software that Markforged provides. It's a neat feature. Here's that same metal printed part, or this is a metal printed part, this is a composite printed part. Same part. This is an example of fixturing, and it shows how we use a fiberglass in the fixture. This is a solid 6-inch jaw for a Kurt vise. Shows how we use fiberglass. That increases the compression, so we can actually clamp on a part without just compressing that plastic material and hold it accurately. We use a torque wrench. It's a great piece of equipment. It's a great tool for prototyping. Just taking an idea, a concept, and actually getting something that you can put in your hands. This is an example of a fixture that we built. This holds a 5-axis part that was machined on our 5-axis Mazak INTEGEX. Simultaneous, it's called swarf machining. It's completely conical, varying angles as you go around the diameter. It's a pretty neat part. Complex and hard to hold on to. We're able to 3D print directly off that part model. And this is another example I did for actually my neighbor. This is a linkage for his tractor. This is the linkage redesigned in the composite material so we could test fit it to his tractor. And then we turned around and printed these out of our 17.4 stainless in our 3D printer, and he has them on his tractor running today. Kind of a neat thing. This is an area we use, like I said, only for tooling, prototyping, and it's not an area we use for any production product at this time. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the tour. We'd like to thank again Practical Machinist for giving us the opportunity to show our shop. A couple things we didn't show on our tour, our support equipment, engine lathes, bridge ports, surface grinders. We offer full hand metal finishing, automated finishing, roto finishing, validated passivation system. We offer the full service to our orthopedic customers. As a ISO 1345 registered medical device manufacturer, also registered with the FDA, we're a full service shop. So if there's anything that you have any questions about, any services, equipment, who we are, what we do, go check out MoManTech.com. You'll find all of our contact information there. And again, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for coming.